Do 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 do. Beady 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 do. Beady 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 do. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Big Bacon's Bunker. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Disney Plus Build a Hydra Stomper wave from WandaVision, Agatha Harkness. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So as always, we're going to start with the packaging. We're going to bust it open, pull her out, look at any accessories she might have, look at the figure, check her articulation, and gear her up and get her on the shelf. So, top of the packaging has the hang tab, cardboard, Build a Stomper 4+, Marvel Legends series. At the top we have the WandaVision logo. On this side, Build a Figure Hydra Stomper, along with what little cross sale we have, the names of the figures you need to buy to complete the figure. In this case, Agatha is number 4, so she's coming with both heads and the jetpack. Nice. Down here, stupid script. Over here, Marvel Legends. A nice image of the character from the show. On the front, Agatha Harkness, Disney Plus. That same image backgrounded. And then we have a render of the figure. Marvel Studios WandaVision, Don't Choke, Hasbro, and Virtue Signaling. Down here, more stupid script and more Virtue Signaling. Back here we have stupid script. Lots of stupid script. The Build-A-Figure, which, like I said, both heads in the jetpack. Render of the figure, and it doesn't look like she comes with any accessories. So, Agatha Harkness, Legends. So, let's take a moment and bust her out of this, shall we? So if you listen closely, you can hear the Mama Chef complaining in the background. Additional stupid script. Life is not complete without additional stupid script. Let's get the cardboard casket out of the box. And we're just going to stand that right there for now. Okay, bright side, I can see the figures in there. So we have a set of heads. We have a helmetless Steve Rogers. Scrawny head. Beard. It is painted in there quite nicely. The eyes look great. Eyebrows. Hair sculpt is nicely done. Not bad. And then we have the Hydra Stomper head. Now this is the worst look of the marbleized dark gunmetal that they've used. I mean, it's all over the place. But the eyes are done in there quite nicely. Whatever that mouth slit is looks good. Lots of plates and rivets and everything else all around it, so not bad. So we are going to throw that into the Hydra Stomper bag. And we have this thing, which is the pack. Okay, I take it back. This is the worst look I've seen for the marbleizing, because it is literally everywhere, and it is not pretty. Got some nice metallic reds up here at the top, as well as around whatever that intake is. Now, there are no blast effects on this, but I've seen somebody else use the original Hydra Stomper parts, and they do fit. Just a simple peg. This one is not articulated at the rockets like the old one was. It's also going into the bag. So what do you say we move on to the main event? Because there are no other accessories to look at. Opening the cardboard casket. Cardboard gun. Oh, this is hefty. It's got some mass to it, and I'm sure we'll see why in a moment. Okay, so here we have her. Okay, so let's start simple. This thing here actually will remove. So we're just going to pull that off for now and look at it separately. Yeah, it doesn't peg in anywhere. It's just sitting on the shoulders and it's held in place by the hair. So this is really heavy. I mean, it's rubbery, it moves, but the weight of it is just astronomical. There is sort of a translucent thing going on here. You can kind of see, yeah, you can see the gap in my fingers between. So, but it is heavy, and it is very fitted. So, I mean, it's only going to fit on the character looking the one way. Moving on to her, the Catherine Hahn likeness, it's well done. Eyes are painted in evenly. Lips looking nicely done. The sculpt is good. But smiling does not seem like the best facial expression to choose. The hair is just all over the place and crazy. Got this nice textured underlay. The brooch. Good paint on there. Up around the neck, a little sloppy, but still looks good from, display distance. So she's wearing a very old style gown, tie up in the back, as well as on this train hanging thing. The upper body is well sculpted. Now, the arms have, unfortunately, these hang downs, which are the bane of existence. And if you look, the lower arm actually pegs into the upper arm right here. Now, the whole thing sort of has a iridescent, kind of a mother of pearl type layer to it. So you do get like a sparkly, reflective quality. But this down here is just a giant traffic cone. I can't even tell you whose legs they are, but I'm sure we've seen them before. Oh, and they gave her heels. Yay! Those are always fun to make stand. So the sculpting on this lower piece looks good. It's just not going to be very practical. Articulation, head is on a dumbbell joint. Neck is fixed. Now because of the hair, you're not getting it any higher than that. Looking down, you can get it down a little bit, but you've got flop hair in the back. And then you're fighting these front hair pieces. Rotation is even kind of limited. You could turn it, but as you can see, it forces the head to duck down. And, yeah, there's some tilt. Although, I am going to check that head again, the head and neck articulation, with that robe on. Arms hinge up well above 90. And they will rotate, but you're fighting the hair sculpt. Single jointed elbows. Only come up to here, but that's all the further the opening is going to allow you to lift it. Rotation at that elbow. Hands rotate. Horizontal hinging on the left, horizontal on the right. She's got a waist ball joint. Minor hula hooping. So with a little bit of effort, you can get her to bend back pretty good. Forward, none at all. A little bit of tilt in there and rotation, but it's difficult. The legs kick out that far, which on the one-legged stand, yeah, that's not a very good high kick. Forward, I can't even get the break loose from where it sits in the package. Knees, there is a double jointed knee in here, but if you can't get the leg any further forward than that, that's about as far as you're going to be able to get it inside the skirt. No kind of, well, yeah, there's a thigh cut way up in there. No boot cut. Foot will hinge forward that far, back that far. Front facing pin. Is there a pin? Yep, front facing pin for rocker. No, that's not the pin. It does not feel like there's a rocker on there. So, yeah, no rocker. And if it is, it's frozen to the point that I don't want to force it and risk breaking it. Can she stand? Now, the dress does help her to stand. Let's get this robe, flowing robe cloak thingy back on her. Under the hair, under the hair, under the hair. Shift the head to the side, under the hair. Okay, not as easy to get back on as it was to get off. But with a little bit of work, it can be done. I swear it shall be done. Forgive me, I watched Princess Bride recently. So, yeah. Now, with the added weight. Interesting. So, I don't think that's on there straight. It is. It's the arm that's kicking it out like that. Maybe if I swing the arms out just a little. No, because then I... So here's the issue. If I leave the arm straight down with the elbows bent up, it forces these pieces in and causes it to look funky, sticking at an odd angle down here. So if I move the arms out, I clear that. But then the hang down in the back makes no sense. So there's no happy median between the two. But the ones in the front act as sort of like a kickstand. And the weight of this kind of offsets the weight in the back. So, there we have it. See if I can get that head looking somewhat better than just that far down. Because, yeah, she's wanting to look at an odd angle here. And I don't think because of that, yeah, you lose a tilt with that thing on. You lose the ability to crunch the head down. You lose the ability to turn the head with that thing in place. So, yeah, it looks like that's how we're going to have to display her. So, what do you say we take a moment and get her up on the shelf? So be careful, because the way the cloak sticks out, it just kind of wants to shove any figure next to it out of the way. See what I mean? No, Mighty Thor. That's a bad Mighty Thor. You will not take down my shelf. So there you have it. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time. So, time for Bacon's final thoughts. The face sculpt, beautifully done. Paint, perfect. Upper body, well sculpted, looks good. But this is one of those cases where I would actually argue for the use of soft goods. All that heavy plastic really limits what you can do with a figure. So, until next time.